Checking out my channel right now, even though it doesn't show any TF2 reminiscence, besides, well, the cliff dump I did once, I still love the game. I don't hate it, it's just, well, and for mature, so I can't really do anything about that. And so I will go by the rules and play it until when I get older. But besides that, I do love the game, and, well, really just did, actually. I just love the game. It's that fun. But then again, in the community, there's a lot of weapons that a lot of people like and dislike. Like, for example, the Diamondback, which is very controversial. A powerful weapon, and can do the same thing as the Ambassador, but then again, the Ambassador has fall off, but the Diamondback doesn't. So, a lot of people are mad at that. But then, I think we can all agree, shake hands, and say, yeah, the Bison sucks. Let's take a look at the stats of the Righteous Bison, because, yeah, there's a lot of stuff behind it. But first, let's just go through the ones you actually can see. 1. Does not require ammo. 2. Projectile penetrates enemy targets. Projectile cannot be deflected. So that means, yeah, not air blast you. So, yay. And only deals 20% damage to buildings, but who uses their secondary on a building, even though you have the, oh, I don't know, the direct hit? But besides that, though, it sounds right on paper, right? Well, you're in for a ride. Now with the hidden stats, there's only one blue and some others. So first off, you get a slightly faster reload speed, which is alright, I guess. I mean, at least it makes up for the damage, I guess, which I'll get into later. 33 smaller clip size, which is instead of 6, it's now 4. Great. Fires a slow projectile and slow firing rate. So you may say, oh, well, that's good. I mean, it makes sense, though. It should be fine to still use, right? A pitiful amount of damage. Basically, you can probably deal 20 damage with this 20 thing. And, yeah, I don't think that's good. Now, you may say, what were the old stats like? Without the hidden stats, that's all it were, and it was alright, I guess. But why did it need a nerf? Well, I think the What Show can talk about it.
Not only can this gun penetrate players, but it does a lot of damage. This gun can kill almost all classes in 2 to 3 shots, and it does not require any ammo at all. Now you might be saying that it takes too long to kill height health classes like soldiers and heavies, but it really doesn't. Just shoot the Bison and then finish them off with your primary or melee. Using your secondary and primary together. Truly an overpowered genius strategy.
Nah, I'm just kidding, but to be honest though, they don't really playtest it, really. They just nerfed this thing into the ground for no reason, and yeah, it's now here. Now, speaking of Soldier, what else from a different game that's a copy of this also has one that's, well, nerfed? Oh, wait a minute! Now, instead of just showing you everything, like, you know, talking about everything, hold up, just give me one, shut up. Just give me one moment, so, basically this thing has been nerfed into everything for the last couple of years, starting from 2016 to all the way to today. So how about we just all move on with our lives and just remove the weapon? Not just to tell you this easily, because this thing has been nerfed into the ground so hard at this point. At this point, just remove it. Anyways, it deals crits while wheeling up, while rocket jumping. It's really that simple. Then we go to the red spaces where we get this weapon deploys and holsters 25% slower, 50% knockback, vulnerability for some reason, 30% damage penalty for some reason, 20% firing speed, by the way. So yeah, that's a tough thing to swallow. This is just sad to see at this point because this thing used to be good. Used to, you know, do 195, now you do 135. So at this point, just remove it. Anyways, the history about it, it's so much I can't even put it in one video. But basically, one of the updates, they would nerf it into the ground. They would nerf the damage to so low. One time it even got to 117. That's how nerfed they put this Market Gardener for. It was so stupid. So if you are wondering why I'm just so fed up about this, this is why. Just at least give it one more buff, please. I don't think it needs to be nerfed again. And I swear if this next update, by the time of this I publish, finally they buff it, I'm gonna be happy, and then I'll probably just update it. But for right now, this is stupid. Just please stop nerfing this thing into the ground roll. Oh my goodness, I don't know why you keep nerfing into the ground. My bad, it's Crystal.